It's time for the Margin Matters Minute with Money Man Jason Brown.
All right, welcome back everybody. Jason Brown, joined by a special guest, Little Money Man today. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to talk about how to teach kids about money. This is a big, issue in our society and culture today. Is money doesn't seem to be taught in schools. Some schools maybe do it, but the overwhelming majority of schools at all level do not teach one of the basic skills of life, and that's personal finance, which causes me to lose sleep at night, to be honest with you. I dream of a world. What would it look like if we taught all of our kids at a young age, like Little Money Man, he just turned 4. What if we started teaching all of our kids at this age, the concept of money? What would our world look like? Would credit card companies exist? Would people need unemployment? Things like that. So today, I'm fortunate enough to have 2 young sons, and the onus is on me now, as a parent, to teach my kids how to learn about money, the concept of money. So the first thing, which actually, this was not intentional or on purpose at all, but we have the kids, the toy cash register set, right? So this was a grocery store set. He buys his groceries and he does this cash register with his fake money that opens up. So he has his play money, and he actually has a play credit card or debit card, and he gets the coins and the dollar bills, and he actually learns the concept of purchasing, exchanging money for an item, goods and services, right? So we play with this a lot. We learn about how much things cost. We learn about, the process of money and how it works. So this wasn't, I'll be honest, he's had several toy cash registers given to him as gifts. And they're really popular with kids. And this actually is a really good tool to start out with, just to give him the idea of, how money works. What do you do with it? It's a tool, right? You use it to acquire things. So that's one thing that you can do to start with your kids at a young age, is get them him or her, a little cash register set, a little grocery store set. That's a no-brainer, and they'll love it. He loves it. He plays with it all the time. Another thing is, there's so many good children's books out there, and this is just one of many that I wanted to share. There's so many good children's books out there that teach the concepts of money, saving, debt, avoiding debt, stuff like that, spending. So this book here, we read this a lot. This is called Rock, Brock, and the Savings Shock. Of course, it's a rhyming book, like most kids' books are rhyming books. But this book, so Rock and Brock are the names of these 2 boys. They're actually twin brothers. So Rock and Brock are twin brothers. The concept of the book is that one brother is a spender and one brother is a saver. So it talks about their grandfather. Their grandfather gives them each of them $1 a week. He gives them a dollar bill a week. And it follows the story of each of the kids and what they do with the money. One of them spends it, goes out and blows it, frivolously on, items that, don't really provide a whole lot of value. The other guy, he puts all of his money in a piggy bank and he just saves it. So it's a really interesting discovery of what happens between the 2 of them and the concepts that they learn. But one thing that I was really impressed with this book was at the end of the book, it shows here, it says do the math, and it's actually teaching how compound interest works, or compound savings. So it talks about, I believe what happened in the book was the grandfather gives them a savings plan, and he says, I give you $1, and if you save it, the end of the week, I'll double it, right? So he says, if I give you $1, and if you still have the $1 at the end of the week, I'll give you another $1. Now, that's how one of the brothers made all this money because his money kept doubling every time because he was saving it. Now the other brother who was spending it, he didn't have any money because he never had any. He was blowing it all. So this actually is really interesting. It teaches that compounding, plan, that savings plan. So this was really impressive. And then also it talks about, do you want to be a millionaire? And it explains how interest works on this page. And here it talks about, savings tricks, 6 savings tricks, and it gives, different ideas and tips that kids can learn. So I was really, really impressed with this book. I would highly recommend it to anybody. I don't get any, I'm not making any commission of promoting this book. It was just one that we found. Someone had recommended it on a blog or something, and we went and bought it, and it was really good. And we've checked out some other similar books at the library that he's really enjoyed. A couple other, we'll call them industry experts or leaders that put out some good material. Clark Howard he has some children's books, how to teach kids about spending and saving. So there's some good books out there from Clark Howard. And then Dave Ramsey has, I think, some curriculum for children that's really good that you could check out. I would recommend those two as well. But there's a lot of really good information out there for children to teach them the basic concepts of money. And then so one other thing I thought of, since I'm just now starting to teach Little Money Man about money, is I decided to go to the bank and get real money because we don't have real money in our house. We live off our debit cards. So I went and got some denominations of all the different, so we'll talk about the coins and the bills, right? So let's put these aside. So what we have is one bill of each. So Little Money Man, it's not only is it teaching him the values, which ones are worth more, he's also learning his numbers too. So it's helping him with his numbers. We have some bonus money here. So Little Money Man, tell me about these. Let's talk about these bills, right? So tell me about, what is this one here? What number do you see? What number do you see on here?
Number 1.
Okay, number 1. Okay, so what does that mean?
I don't know.
It means it's $1. Okay, so the number on the bill, on the paper, that's how much money it is, okay? So what about this one? What number do you see?
5.
5. What does that mean? How much is this?
$5.
$5. That's right. Okay. So then we have this one. What is this one? What number?
A 10.
10. And what is that?
$10.
That's right. So we go on and on like this. So here we go. This one. You know this number?
Yeah.
What
20.
is? That's right. How much money is that?
20.
$20. That's right. What about this one? Do you know this one?
50.
That's right. So $50, right? Now this one, yeah, these we don't see around the house at all ever. So what's this one? This one?
100.
That's right. And what is it? How much?
$100.
Okay, and now Daddy has a bonus one that we don't see ever because Nima gave this one to us. 2, and it's how much? $2, right? So the $2 one we don't really see that much anymore. So I just wanted to show you that one. So now he's learning how to identify the bills, and he's also going to learn which ones have the higher value, right? So let's see, buddy. Out of these two, out of the 1 and the 5, which one is more? Which one is worth more? Which one? 5. Okay, good. Out of 50 and 100, which one is more? Which one has more value?
Am I saying?
50 or 100? Which one is more? Do you know which one is more?
50.
Another 100.
100,
right. Okay, let's try another one. 10 or 20? 10 or 20? 10 or 20? Which one? Which one has more?
20.
Which one? That's right, the 20. That's good. So just basic concepts here. I'm just, learning here. So now we're going to talk we'll show some coins.
Yeah.
So these are the
And
4.
The big coin.
Right, we're going to talk about those in a minute. So these are the basic 4 coins that we have, that we use, right? So the big one is a quarter, and that one's 25 cents. Then we have the dime, and it's 10 cents. So 25 cents, 25, 10. This one is a nickel, and it's 5 cents, right? And then we have the penny, and that's 1 cent, okay? So now I want you to tell me which one is more, which one is worth more, 25, 10, 5, or 1? Which one is more?
I think
Which one is the most, the biggest number? The 25, that's right, the quarter. Okay, and then we just go on. So then we have a 10 and a 5. 10 cents and 5 cents. Which one is more? Which one is more? The 10 cents. Right, so that's the idea. Now, I brought some bonus coins in because these were given to you by your great-grandfather, my grandfather, so your great-grandfather. And these are coins that he used to use that we don't really use anymore. This one, this real big one, is a $1 coin. And then this other one is a 50-cent coin. So this is $1. So look, this coin is the same value as this, okay? This $1 bill and this coin, they're the same, okay? So you can either use a paper or the coin. It's the same, okay? Okay, good. Now this one is 50 cents, okay? So that's half of this. So 50 cents.
one's 50.
That one's, okay, yeah, so that's good. That's a good note. So this is actually $50, and this one is 50 cents. So dollars is more than cents, okay? So this is more. This has more, okay? Right, so this that's a good question you brought up, $50 and 50 cents. So dollars is more than cents, okay? So we're going to keep learning. This is the idea, this is just what I do with my kids to teach them just the basic concepts of identifying money, the numbers. He's learning his numbers, so this actually goes really good with that. Just some suggestions and ideas that I would like to share with you guys on teaching kids how to use money and be responsible with money. And I'm looking forward to continuing to teach him and his little brother more concepts as they get older and as they understand the concept of how it works. So this is Jason Brown and Little Money Man Maddux saying thank you so much for watching our video. We hope that you subscribe. Tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Right, to do what he says. And check out my website for more information on my blogs and my book at yourmarginmatters.com. And this, once again, Jason Brown saying, remember, it's not the amount of money that you make, it's the margin that matters the most. We'll see you next time. Okay, good job, man. Good job. You did well.